Hello and welcome. I'm Cesar, and today we're going to lay the foundation for working with AI agents in Naia Agent Studio. And more importantly, we're going to build one together. By the end of this session, you'll have a working AI agent that you can run, test, and connect to a chat interface. You don't need prior experience with agents to follow along. We'll start simple, focus on the essentials, and build step by step, so by the end, you'll clearly understand what agents are, why they matter, and how to create your first one using Naia Agent Studio. Let's start with a simple question. What is an AI agent? At its core, an AI agent is a system that can understand the goal, follow instructions, and take actions to help achieve that goal, often across multiple steps. This is where agents differ from traditional chatbots. A chatbot is usually reactive. It responds to a single prompt, and that's it. An agent, on the other hand, can reason, follow rules, use context, and consistently behave in a specific role. That distinction is important because real work rarely fits into a single question and answer interaction. Whether it's handling support tickets, managing equipment, or guiding users through processes, you need something more structured, reliable, and repeatable. That's why agents matter. They move AI from simple conversations into practical, production-ready workflows. This is where Naia Agent Studio comes in. Naia Agent Studio is where you build and run AI agents inside Neptune DXP. You start by choosing a model, which sets the foundation for how your agent thinks. Then you create agents, defining their role, instructions, and behavior, with logging and monitoring built in. AI tools allow agents to do more than chat by performing actions, leveraging Neptune DXP's capabilities. Guardrails keep things safe by controlling what goes in and what comes out. The chat client is the interface users interact with and can be customized for any experience. And with Agent Trace, you can see exactly how agents perform, reviewing steps, logs, and feedback. All on top of Neptune DXP's core and data services. You're not just creating an agent for a demo, you're creating something that can be safely integrated into applications, chat interfaces, and digital experiences. Now, enough talking, let's build our first agent. We are in the Neptune DXP Open Edition cockpit, and we can see the Naia Agent Studio group, which includes all the available tools to create and configure AI agents. I will open the model, and you notice there are two models pre-configured. Neptune provides a completion model and an embeddings model, each with 100 free calls. To create a new model, simply press Create, select your preferred provider, and paste the model name and base URL. Once created, you will need to provide a valid API key for the selected model, but for now, we will be using the NeptuneFreeCompletionModel on our AI agent. Open the agent tool, and again you notice three pre-configured agents. These agents are examples for you to explore and try out, so feel free to do so. I will create a new agent and name it my first agent. Next, I will select the NeptuneFreeCompletionModel and assign the agent to my development package to keep the artifacts organized within a package. Press Create, and we can now begin to configure the agent, starting with one of the most important aspects, agent instructions. This is where you define the agent's role, behavior, or rules that the agent will follow in its interactions with the end users. On the right, you will find a set of system variables available to use by the agent. On the left-hand side, you will notice a button, Add Example Instructions. Click on it, and you will find three instructions examples that you can reference while writing your own. It includes a simple, detailed, and a comprehensive examples of instructions. Now you can begin writing the instructions. Or let's use Naia to help us write the instructions for our new agent. Notice the Create System Prompt button. Click it, and Naia will need a few details about your agent. Once filled in, press Generate Prompt, and Naia will craft the instructions for you. Once generated, you can copy or apply them straight into the agent. Notice that Naia used system variables in the instructions, so the agent will have some context about my name or current time, for example. Save the agent, and if you press on the Show All Instructions button, you will see the active set of instructions, as well as any previous versions, enabling system prompt versioning. Next, we have guardrails, advanced settings for agents, connectivity, but we will cover this in individual sessions. As we have the instructions, we can go to the playground and test out the agent. For example, hello, what can you do? The agent responded following the provided instructions, giving us an overview of its capabilities, and noticed it used my name in the greeting, as system variables have been used in the instructions. Under the agent's response, you will find some quick actions. Copy the response, regenerate the response, as well as provide feedback on the response. As we define the instructions for the agent, we can now deploy it to the chat client. We open the app designer and create a new application. Give it a name, and I'll assign it to my development package and press create. From the resources, I will search for Chatbox and then drag and drop the Chatbox component into the application tree. Next, we can connect the Chatbox to our newly created agent. Enable streaming, so the agent will stream the response, and we will also enable agent user history, so previous messages will be used as context, as well as enabling the creation of multiple chats. Scrolling down into the Chatbox properties, we can define color schemes for dark and light themes for various parts of the Chatbox. For instance, I will select a custom color for the user background color for both light and dark themes, which represents the color of the message sent by the user within the chat. I will also select a custom avatar using the Neptune logo and define a custom agent name and greeting message. All these properties and customization options allow you to customize the chat and align it with your branding requirements. Once finished, save and activate the app, and you can run it in the designer or press run to run the app standalone. Now we can start interacting with the agent. Let's provide some feedback on the response. All these interactions can be easily inspected within the agent trace. I will cover this in a separate video, but here is a glimpse of it. Select a log and you can inspect the token consumption, input and output, additional details, as well as the feedback we provided on the response. This is how easy it is to create an agent, deploy it to the Chatbox, and inspect the responses. Before we wrap up, let's highlight a few key takeaways. First, start simple. Your first agent doesn't need to do everything. Second, clear instructions produce reliable agents. The more precise you are, the better the results. And third, testing and iteration are essential. Agents improve through small, intentional refinements. As the next step, I encourage you to go back to your agent and experiment. Add more detail to the instructions, try different prompts, and see how the behavior changes. In the next video, we'll build on this foundation and introduce AI tools, allowing the agent to perform actions leveraging Neptune DXP's capabilities. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next session. Goodbye.